that traffic was action here. All right, folks. We'll be getting started here shortly. Umpires are making their way to their field for a little JV action to start things off here in Robertsdale, home of the Golden Bears. The Baker JV lineup for this evening is playing center field batting first, Jaden Adams. Playing shortstop and the designated hitter, number 5, Asa Lamons. The catcher, number 22, Joey Galat. Batting in the 4-hole is first baseman Cade Galat. Playing third base, batting fifth, number 21, Colin Zoltek. Number 24, the starting pitcher, is Ethan Sigler. Playing left field, batting seventh, is number 3, Braylon Davis. At second base, batting eighth, number 17, Ben Kessler. Playing right field and batting ninth is number 26, Isaac Sosa. And the left fielder is number 18, Zach Vott. That's who Asa Lamons is hitting for. The plate meeting is underway, and we'll get started here shortly. All right, getting started here. At the throw down, number 11, Jaden Adams, is going to lead things off for the Baker JV. Number 18 for the Golden Bears is on the mound. Ball outside. Coach Cornelius is down at third base, and Coach Lee is at first base. Baker JV Hornets is led by Coach Mike Smith. Second pitch into Adams is for a strike. Swing and a miss. Ball high. 2-1's the count. 3-1. Good. The 3-1 pitch is down in the dirt. That will put Adams at first base with the walk. Now up to bat is Asa Lemons. He's the shortstop of record. Ball is down and gets past the catcher. And Adams will be at second base on the wild pitch. Hornets have 2 games this evening. One JV, which is underway now, and then varsity will be right behind it. 1-1 count to Lemons. Ball's popped out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball up, 2-2. Wind is blowing out. Beautiful day here in Robertsdale. Ball is hit, shortstop side. Shortstop fields it and gets the out at first. But that will advance Adams over to third base, put him closer to home, and that'll bring up the catcher, Joey Galot. Ball low. So Adams 90 feet away. Joey Galot with a 1-1 count, only 1 out. So a ball put in play will likely score Adams. Ball up, 2-1's the count. on dirt. 3-1's the count. Catcher picks it and keeps it in front. Adams still at third. Gets his lead. Number 18, the pitcher, gets a sign and comes set. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Full count. Ball is hit shortstop. Shortstop does it. Throws it to first. But that'll do a job and get the RBI. The Hornets will get on the board first here. 1 run scored. Nobody on base. 2 outs. And it brings up number 6, Cade Galut. Cade's usually 98 or 25 or number 6 today. Breaking ball in for strike 1. Ball is hit. Second baseman fields it. And over to first base, and that will end the inning. But the Hornets put 1 on the board. We'll be right back. Bottom of the first. All right, getting started here in the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Hornets is number 24, Ethan Sigler, and his battery mate is number 22, Joey Galat. Playing third base for the Hornets is Colin Zoltek. Playing shortstop is number 5, Asa Lamons. And at second base is Ben Kessler. Ball is chopped. Colin Zoltek to Cade Galat, who's playing first base on the out. So 1 out here. Ball's fouled out of play. In left field, we have Braylon Davis. In center field, we have Jaden Adams. And in right field, ball's popped up, gets in the sun, and drops into shallow right field. In right field is Isaac Sosa. I have a courtesy runner in for number 8. He's the catcher. Runner still second. Pitch is high. Galot couldn't get it down in time to get it over to second base. Runner had a really good jump. So Sigler just got called for a balk. Runner's now at third base. They said he double set. Ball's fouled out of play. So Sigler's throwing a lot of strikes right now. Ball high. Three-one wild pitch. We'll score one for Robertsdale. Now the score is tied up 1-1. There's nobody on. 3-1 is the count. Number 18, who's the pitcher for the Bears, is at bat. Sigler walks the batter. They're going to let him run. Galot's going to take a defensive timeout. Ball low. Number 3 is up to bat. I believe that's their first baseman. The Golden Bears of Robertsdale. Ball is fouled out of play, the right side. That was So that's unfortunate. That is umpire's interference. The runner is safe at first. The out does not count. Umpire interference, so he gets first. That's just the rule. He gets first automatic. That's unfortunate for us. So that was an error by the umpire. He couldn't get out of the way of the ball. It hit him, and the rule is if the ball strikes the umpire before the fielders, then it is interference, and the runners get one base. A double play ball too, so we had potential to get two outs there. Ball is in the dirt, gets above Galat. It just spiked it in front of it. The wild pitch will advance the runners to second and third. Count is 1-2. Actually got 2-2. Ball is hit right side. Sosa underneath it. Get the tag up. So that'll be a sac fly. Isaac Sosa fielded it, threw it in quickly, but not in time for the runner to tag up from third. Runner remains at second base. Got two outs. Called strike. One and one's the count. Heads up, heads up, heads up. Ball's fouled out of play. Two and two. Count is full. Galot kind of muffed that, got behind him a little bit. Pass ball allowed the runner at second to advance to third. Full count, two outs, runner at third base. Swing and a miss. Goes down on strikes, and that will end the inning. So after one complete, the JV Hornets 1, the Golden Bears JV 2. We'll be right back. Colin Zoltek is going to start things off here in the top of the second inning for the Hornets. He's playing third base tonight. And Sigler, the starting pitcher, is on deck. Ball outside. Second pitch into Zoltek, strike one. Ball is hit to the right side for a single. Good job, Zoltek, being a leadoff batter here, getting on base. So Ethan Sigler, the starting pitcher, steps up to the plate. Nobody out, and one runner on. Breaking ball in, strike one. So Zoltek gets picked off at first. Bring one out. 1-1's the count. Inside. 2-1's the count. So nobody on. 2-1, one out. Ball up. Counts full, 3-2. With the wind blowing out, nice steady breeze. You have 320 feet to the corners, 380 feet dead center. Maybe we'll see some ball inside, and we'll walk Sigler. Number 3, Braylon Davis, our left fielder tonight, steps to the plate. Got a courtesy runner, Kevin Van Giesen, for the pitcher. Van Giesen is number 2. But what I say about the field dimension, and we got obstruction there. He should be safe at that second. Van Giesen gets from first to third on a pickoff that passed ball, pickoff attempt, excuse me. Pitcher to first baseman, and the pitcher spiked it. It got past first baseman, and Van Giesen made it from first to third. No pitch has been made to Davis yet. They had to reset the third base. Van Giesen had a hard slide into it. He's all right. Ball's chased high, fouled back. 0-1's count. Breaking ball in for strike 2. 1 out, runner at third base. Ball in play, you should score it. Ball low. Swing and a miss. Davis goes down on the strikes. Second baseman, number 17, Ben Kessler, gets his first high school start this evening. It was his first at bat. Like to see Ben get a hit here. Inside, strike 1. Ball high. Kessler calls time. He is granted. He steps out of the batter's box, gets his composure, and steps back in. 1-1's the count. Ball low. 2-1's the count. Three and 1. Your pitch, Ben. 3-1's the count. Swing and a miss. Good swing. Count is full. 3-2. Two outs. Ball up. And Kessler draws a walk. Brings up number 26, Isaac Sosa. So Isaac Sosa, the right fielder, is up to bat with 2 outs. 2 runners on. Kessler at first. Swing and a miss. Van Giesen at third. Ball low. The 1-1 pitch to Sosa. Breaking ball called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And that will end the top half of the second inning. We'll leave 2 stranded. Score remains Hornets 1, Golden Bears 2. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Bottom of the second. Number 7 steps to the plate for the Golden Bears. Sigler still on the bump for the Hornets. First pitch is ball high. Ball's hit straight up. And Gallup loses it. Be a foul ball. So just straight up behind him. There is a shadow. You can see it in the camera there. One Sakel. Ball is hit center field. Fly ball. Jaden Adams underneath it for the can of corn. So one away, and number 25 for Robertsdale steps up to the plate. Ball low. The JV Hornets are wearing my favorite uniforms. They're the charcoal gray sleeveless vests with the navy blue undershirt. I'd like to see the varsity get this uniform next year. 1-1 is the count. Foul ball. I just think it's a real sharp looking uniform. One ball, two strikes. Actually, the umpire says it got him. So reach first base on a hit by pitch. Was a good breaking ball, but it looked like it broke in tight and tight enough for the umpire to say that it got him. So number 42 for the Golden Bears steps into the right-handed batter's box. Ball up. One and one's the count. One runner on at first base and one out. Third baseman Zoltek creeps in. He's playing in the grass. Ball high. We have a so high pitch. Runner was stealing. Throw by Galat was offline. Hits past Kessler and gets into center field. The runner breaks from second and gets to third. Adams had him, but threw it high. And he's safe at third base. So we got a runner at third, 3-1 count, and one out. Swing and a miss. Count goes full. Full count, one out. The 3-2 pitch from Sigler is strike one. The other one go down on strikes. All right, I missed that count. So the other one went down on strikes. So two outs, and that was the first pitch to this batter. And second pitch is a ground out to the shortstop Lemons to Galat at first base. All right, up to bat here in the top of the third will be Adams and Lemons. Score remains after two complete. Robertsdale Golden Bears 2, Baker Hornets 1. All right, get started here in the top of the third. Jaden Adams, the center fielder, number 11, will start things off for the Baker JV Hornets. Now we're over in Robertsdale, Alabama, home of the Golden Bears. And I won't let the irony pass me up. Ben Kessler's grandfather is watching live here. Second baseman, coming from the Golden Bears state, out in California. Appreciate you watching all the way out in California. Ball outside, 2-0. But that California Golden Bear will not be pulling for the Robertsdale Golden Bears tonight. He's a Hornets fan through and through. 3-0 is the count. Three-0 pitch, strike one. 3-1's the count. Low pitch, called strike. Count is full, 3-2. Ball high. Adams will take first base. On walks. Number 5, the shortstop, as Lemons steps up to the plate. Robertsdale coach motions to the bullpen and says, "Start getting warmed up, my friend." Pickoff attempt from pitcher to first base. Adams back in time. Ball is hit third base. That will be an infield single. And the Hornets has 2 on. And that will bring up the catcher, number 22, Joey Galot. But and that will be another single. And that will draw a mound visit. And the bases are buzzing with Hornets. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. First baseman, number 6, Cade Galot, steps up with bases buzzing with Hornets. Breaking ball up in the zone for ball 1. Umpire's been very consistent with that upper part of the zone, not calling it for both sides. And the pitcher sells it. And that will score 2 on the error by the pitcher. And the Baker Hornets will go ahead by 1. And that will bring another mound visit. And that will probably be the end of number 18's pitching night. We'll be right back after this pitching change. All right, we're back. Got a new pitcher, number 27 for Robertsdale. Cade Gallant hits one left side, and that will go foul. Good hit. Just pulled a little. 1-1's the count. We have Braxton Lynn at third base as the courtesy runner. Ball outside. 2-1's the count. So nobody out here in the top of the third. Ball up. 3-1. So they said that Cade batted out of order, which is not. But even if he had batted out of order, the rule is the right batter would come assume the count. That is correct, but he's not out. That's only one out then. You can't do two outs, umpire. No, sir, it's just one. That's only one, Mike. All right, next batter is Ethan Sigler, and the umpires just gave us two outs. All right, two outs. Ball two. So the umpires botched the lineup there after a challenge by the Golden Bears. That was unfortunate for the Hornets. 2-0. 2-0 pitches, 3-0. Ball high. That's four. That's four. That is four. And a single by Sigler will score a run. Number 3, Braylon Davis up to bat. JV game getting a little heated. Ball's fouled out of play. 0-1's the count. Braylon Davis up to the bat. Left fielder. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Ball high. Kevin Van Giesen on first base, courtesy runner for Sigler. Two and two. Two and two is the count. Oh, hit back up the middle. And Braylon Davis with a single that will score Van Giesen from first. Now batting number 17, second baseman Ben Kessler. Ben Kessler with an infield single. That was a high fly ball, and the wind blew it around, and it dropped. Nobody touched it. That's going to be a single. Two outs. Runners on first and third. And a steal by Kessler. And the throw down the second to try to get Kessler will score Van Giesen from third. 6-2. Counts 0-1 to Sosa. He fouled that one off to the right side. Bounced off the backstop over brick backstop. They threw that ball in, get a new ball. 0-2's count. Gets him looking on the breaking ball. After 2.5, the Hornets go ahead 6-2. We'll be right back. Number 8 is starting things off for the Golden Bears here in the bottom of the third. Ball high. Ball is fouled out of play. 1-1's the count. And Galot gets out unassisted. Got one out. Foul tip. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Goes down on strikes. So we have 2 outs. Ball low. 1-0's the count. Two outs, nobody on. Ball is hit. Ben with the grab off the dirt. Catcher's interference. Okay, thank you, sir. So he's going to be a reach on an error. Catcher's interference. So the bat hit the catcher's glove. Ball 1. So the runner is at first base. I didn't see the bat hit the glove, but not saying that it didn't. That would be the correct call. Breaking ball, low, 2-0. Kessler with a great line out snag there for that. Could have been an out. Outside 3-0. Three ones the count.
That's right, stay in that zone, son. Right there. Here you go. There you go.
2 outs. Runner at first base. Ball inside. Draw the walk. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Coach Cornelius comes out, talks to Sigler, just calming him down. He's doing good. Get one more out here, and we'll be out of this inning.
Right here, right here.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. One and one's the count.
Deep breath, Edie.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Make it simple, son. You got him right here. Defense don't work. Let's go. Put it on the plate. Yep.
Swing and a miss. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Number 2 is at bat.
Here we go.
Runners on first and second.
Keep it simple right here.
Here in the bottom of the third.
Keep it simple right here. DT
1 ball, 2 strikes to number 2.
DT got you. Got him.
Inside, 2 and 2. So deuces are wild. Number 2 is at the plate. 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 runners on.
All right, you're going to get him right here. Make it simple. Come on.
Outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count is full. And a swing and a miss, and Sigler sits him down to end the third inning. After 3 completes, your Baker Hornets JV 6, Robertsdale Golden Bears JV 2. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here in the top of the 4th inning. Leading off for your Hornets is number 11, Jaden Adams, the center fielder. First pitch into Adams is strike 1. Breaking ball. I don't blame him for swinging at that since it's the first pitch. And that's going to be out. 1-1's the count. Another breaking ball called strike. Count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Goes down on strikes. With one away, number 5, shortstop Asa Lamons steps up to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one. Ball outside. Two and one's the count.
12.
Swing and a miss. Actually, foul tip back into the catcher's glove. So still the same result. 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he rings him up looking. 2 outs. And with 2 outs, number 22, the catcher, Joey Galat, steps up to plate. Ball low. Foul ball in the box. So when umpire says foul ball in the box, that means that the batter has hit the ball, it's landed in the batter's box, and it's most of the time struck the batter. So foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. One count. 1-1 pitch. In for a strike on the inner third part of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball low. 2-2's the count.
Come on, son, let's get aggressive here. Attack the ball. There you go.
Ball is hit back to the pitcher. Pitcher fields it and rolls it to the first baseman. And that will end the inning, or in the top half. All right, we're back. Got a pitching change. Number 5, Asa Lemons comes in to pitch. Looks like Kenny Warner, I can't tell from here, can't see his number, is at short. It's Braylon, okay. So Braylon moves in from left field to shortstop. Ben Kessler still at second, Cade Galat still at first, and Colin Zoltek still at third. Can't see who took over in left field for Braylon. Ethan Sigler went out to left field. Thank you. And still Jaden Adams in center. And he's got one to play there because that ball is hit hard. Both right fielder and center fielder had to turn their back on it, and that's usually a sign that that's going to get behind them, and it did. But Adams did a good job fielding the ball and getting it in. So that'll be a leadoff double. Number 25 steps up to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one. Ball low. Ball low. Galat does a good job getting in front of that ball. Doesn't let it get past him. Runner remains at second base. Ball is chopped to third base. That's going to be an infield single. Ball is hit hard left field. But it was no hard work for Ethan Sigler. So one away, 2 runners on. Runner on first base, runner on second. So we had him at third base. Just Galot threw it a little high and was able to slide underneath the tag. So we got runners on first and third with 1-0 count and 1 out. Ball out, 2-0. Swing and a miss. So the runner throws. The catcher steps up to the plate. Ball is hit back up the middle. That'll be a single. Advance to second, and that will score 2. And the Golden Bears cut the lead to 2. So 6-4. Hornets still on top with 2 outs and a runner at second base. Swing and a miss. Good effort on that hit back up the middle by the middle infielders. They both dove to try to strike 2. That was just a good hit. That will end 4 complete innings. Baker Hornets still ahead 6-4. For Cade Galat stepping up to the plate. Let's go, number 4, number 25, number 98. There we go.
Hey, we're going to sit back on it, Kay. Let's come on. Let's knock this ball out, man. Come on here. Let's go.
First pitch is a strike
Hey, let's be aggressive here.
to Cade Galat. And we won't get a cheap out on that one. That's right. Whatever number he's going to be today, that's still a hit. We're going to have a pinch runner in for Galat. or 6 or 25 or 98.
Somebody for somebody.
Okay. So Colin Zoltek. You got Jerry Harrison is the pinch runner for Cade Galat. Cade will re-enter at first base here in the bottom of the fifth. No pitch. Umpire called time. Called a balk. And Harrison will go to second. So there will be a no pitch because the ball is dead on the balk. Bunted foul. Oh, 1 count. Harrison at second base. Nobody out. Umpire said he touched it fair. Touched on the line. The ball was still touching the line. So the catcher ran up there, or the pitcher, I can't remember which one it was, but he reached down and touched the baseball before it went foul. So we have Braxton Lynn as a pitch runner for Colin Zoltek. Colin Zoltek will re-enter at the bottom of the fifth. So we have runners at first and third. And that ball will get down and got Harrison out at home. Good but So Van Giesen comes in as a pinch runner. He is the courtesy runner for the pitcher, but since we have pinched him, he will not be eligible to courtesy run. Which is fine because this is probably the last inning. Ball one. Ball out. 2-0's count. Braylon Davis is at bat. Playing shortstop now. He was the starting left fielder. Umpire called time in the field when the pitcher stood up, step off. Umpire does not put it back in play, but it's all right. Ball is called strike.
Come on, Brad. You gotta go.
2 balls, 1 strike. So Van Giesen gets caught at first on a pickoff. They threw behind and caught him off guard. 2 outs, 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball outside, 3-1. Three and one's the count. Catcher calls a defensive timeout. Goes down there and talks to the pitcher. Swing and a miss. The count is full. 3-2, runner on second base. 2 outs. Ball in the dirt. He didn't tag him. He didn't tag him. He missed the tag. We're back here. Score is 6-4. Hornets still on top. Bottom of the fifth. This will be it. So it's either hold them here for the win, and that's our only option. Bottom fifth. Swing and a miss. Number 3 up to bat. Ball high. Hit by a pitch.
Come on, roll 2, right here, roll 2. Roll 2.
So got a runner on, nobody out. All but Isaac Sosa for the Baker JV. Our 9th graders. Love seeing them get some action tonight. They have played very well. 0-1 count to number 9 at bat. Yes, he did. One one's the count. Two one's the count. Ball foul. 2-2 is the count. Yeah! Double play.
All you need is one, baby. All you need is one.
Cheaters never win, and winners never cheat.
Come on, Blue. Don't let them run your game, Blue.
I'm sorry, Jay.
That's right. Stand your ground.
So that was a double play. That was a 4-6-3 kind of. Ben Kessler feeds Davis at second. The runner came in high, and it was called runner's interference. It was called runner's interference. So the runner at first base was out as well. Foul ball.
Yep.
0-2's the count.
One more, baby. Come on, Ace. One more, baby. You got it, Ace.
Well, at least at home, y'all have had an entertaining baseball game. We've had a little bit of everything go on today.
Come on, Bray. Be ready. Let's go.
Ball is hit to Braylon. Braylon to first base. And that will be the ball game. And that is it.
Like he told the pitch. Like he told the pitch. Umpire scored it.
So that we're going to get some free baseball here. So we're going to do 6-4. It's usually a 2-hour time limit. But we're going to get 6-4. Ben Kessler at bat. Got an 0-2 count to start things off here on top of the 6th. And Ben goes down looking. Bring up number 26, Isaac Sosa. Ball 1. Ball 2. But they didn't notify anybody. 3-0's the count. Ball in the dirt. And Sosa will take first on a walk. Brings up the leadoff hitter, number 11, Jaden Adams. Swing and a miss. 1-1's the count. Sosa's at second base. Two and one. Runner at second base.
Bat on ball. Stay back and drive one. Have some fun up there, kid. Hey, make that ball forward.
Check swing. Puts it in play. And he will be out at first. So number 5, Asa Lemons, left fielder, is at the plate. Single right now to the right side would score 1. That'd be good. Ball is hit to the shortstop. Shortstop fields it. He throws it to first base for out 3. That will be the end of the top of the 6th. We'll be going into the bottom of the 6th. The score is Baker Hornets JV 6, Robertsdale Golden Bear All right. Ryan Peak, number 12, is pitching. Colin Zoltek's go at third. Asa Layman's at short. Kenny Warner is now in at second. Galot still at first. Second pitch, strike. Spiked it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Not a bad setup pitch there. Maybe look for the breaker here. Foul ball. Outside. 2-2's the count. And the 2-2 pitch. Ball is fouled down third baseline. A 6 pitch at bat going here. This will be the 7th pitch. The Golden Bears are fighting here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Number 25 steps up to the plate for Robertsdale. Ball out on the outer third of the plate. Excuse me, couldn't talk. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. 2 outs. So 2 outs. Number 4 steps up to the plate. First pitch is strike 1. Ball is hit center field. That will be down. It should be a double. He's going for a triple. That is a sure enough stand-up triple. I'm sorry I didn't widen the lens back out to show what happened there, but really don't need to know. He's standing up at third. Yeah, it's 2 outs. 2 outs, you got a runner at third base. The score is 6-4. The run at third base does not matter. Just need the out. So number 20 steps up to the plate for the Golden Bears. He is the tying run. Ball's hit straight up. Cade Gallant underneath it and loses it. That was so the runner at first is the tying run. We have 2 outs. We'll widen this back out. Sorry, Cade came in, looked like he was calling it. Kenny Warner didn't back him up. Good ball, he's out, he is out, he is out. And that's the ball game. So what happened there was the ball was hit and the runner advancing to second ran into the ball. That is an automatic out, and that will end the ball game. Score is Baker JV Hornets 6 ahead of Robertsdale Golden Bears JV 5. Stick around on YouTube. We're going to switch over to the varsity game here in about 15-20 minutes.